Come back, Sammy's popping out. No. This is just from experience. This is anecdotal.
Word.
All right. I don't use it in a sociopathic way, but I'll tell you how you can use it in a sociopathic way.
What's going on? You're tuned into the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew, and I go by the name of A2.
It's Midwest.
This is Kyle.
This is Sam, a.k.a. Several Shots. Bop, bop, bop.
Ooh, you getting loaded already, baby.
Why several shots?
Oh, because the mall shooter.
Oh, I thought you was talking about getting drunk. Well, then, that got dark.
We can do that, too. Yeah. We can...
Dang, why I start bleeding?
Damn.
Steel chair, homie.
Man.
I know, he got busted wide open.
Wow. That's how you know you tough, when you don't even realize you got cut.
You got a boo-boo. That ain't a
With
cut.
other people's blood on you.
It's like a moth bite or some shit.
They got teeth now.
That's how you know they're tough.
If them moths started biting, we ain't gonna survive.
It's Mothman
He was just a whole bunch of moths. You hit him, he just disappeared.
I'm so mad. I was at the light at 21st and Woodlawn, and I'm just sitting there not paying attention, and then it's just swarm of them just went right over the car. I'm like, fuck, y'all still ain't done yet?
He's like, no.
What they say they take like 3 or 4 weeks. They'll be in the Rockies.
Nah, for real.
That's where they migrating to.
Yeah, okay.
Colorado.
They're about to go get eaten by them bears.
Yep.
Hey, them birds can deal with it out there. They gonna have a feast.
Man.
Yeah, I've been having seen a lot of bird crap on my car, and I'm like, this all you can eat buffet. They just
Pretty much.
dropping them whatever they.
They don't know what to do with all
I
that
don't know
shit.
nothing about that.
Mr. Garage.
I've been parking in the garage for what? Going on 6 years
I
now.
bet you have been parking in the garage for 6 years.
You can't park a helicopter in the garage. Let me know when you get a helipad.
All right.
You know the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile? He got the fucking, I don't know what brand, champagne mobile. It's just a big bottle on wheels.
It's not the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile no more.
That's right.
It's the Frank mobile.
Yeah, they changed it.
Frank mobile?
Yeah, they
Who was
changed it
Frank?
recently.
Like Frankenstein?
Is it Franken or Frank mobile?
I think it was a Frank mobile or something like that. But
What happened to the Wiener
Oscar
mobile?
Mayer Franks. No, it's there in the new.
Oscar Mayer went woke.
Wiener is too associated with dick, so they had to like change it up. Just like Uranus. Oh wait, no, never mind.
So now it's the Frank mobile.
Yep.
Patriarchy wins again.
It's a sad day in
Why
America.
couldn't it have been the Francine mobile?
Stupid.
Man. So how y'all feeling this week? How's y'all week been
Great.
going?
Hey, listen.
Going by pretty fast.
On the last episode, I was talking about, I don't know when they gonna give me my letter. Say when I get back to work. They still ain't done it, but I passed the background check, so.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do that?
I gave him my shit, and now I can smoke all the weed I want.
Did you like poop in their hands?
I mean, they are over in India, so I can't do that. Yeah.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
That's too easy. I was gonna say something, but
Say
What you
it.
said the last time about that region.
Say it with your chest.
I'm not gonna say it.
Come on, Kyle.
It's 1 billion people over there.
Yeah, that same joke. Yep, keep going back to it.
But yeah, what if that's how you had to do drug tests? Like you
poop?
instead of peeing, you had to poop.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I
we
mean,
found out it was more accurate.
It'd
that
be a
way.
lot harder though, man.
maybe.
Yeah, because they sit there
I
and
poop
wait
like
for
once a
you.
week.
I don't believe that.
You need to change your diet.
No, you don't.
What do you say?
Oh man, how many times I gotta say this same fucking conversation? Even gastroenterologists will tell you whatever is normal for you is normal for you. But if it changes, then it's cause for concern.
So you pooping 1 time a week
Yeah.
is normal for you.
That's normal for me.
That's scary.
Yeah. Wait. So is it like this
That's why you're always in a bad mood.
severe? Like,
Because you
When it's
constantly.
the last day of the week, I'm like, man, I'm fucking trying to get the fuck out of here, man. I got an
You're supposed
appointment.
to have a bowel movement a few times a day.
yeah. I mean, it's a once per day kind of thing. With me.
Whatever's normal
Once
for you
per
is
day?
normal
Yeah,
for
once
you.
per day. But then again,
And I eat healthy.
Yeah.
I have yogurt for breakfast.
Right.
With some berries in it.
Uh huh.
That's if I have breakfast.
See, now we're getting to the bottom of it. The intake ain't that high.
Your
But
fiber
nah,
intake.
then,
low fiber.
then twice a day, lunch and dinner, I have my meal prep.
Yeah.
Which is just chicken, rice, and veggies.
I can't do meal prep.
Wait, why not?
I don't like eating the same thing every day. for a whole week.
You can mix it up.
Hey, like The Rock said when he was talking about his dad getting him into working out at an early age and his diet, because he was like, haven't had candy ever like 20 years or something. He's
Also-
like, I eat food for what it does for my body and not for how it tastes, because he eats a bland diet.
Also, I have a cheat day like once a week. Every single week I get a cheat day. I can have whatever the fuck I want. It's great.
So if it all tastes the same, it's a mental thing at that point.
But also my shit don't taste the same. Every week I switch it up.
You switch
Yeah.
up the seasonings.
One
You
week
cook the
it's-
same thing.
One week it's Asian inspired, the next is Mexican inspired. I hit up my abuela, I'm like, yo, what would you put in this? Nah, I'm just kidding. I already know what the fuck she put in it. Because I watched her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He was in them trenches
I
with
was
it.
studying this shit. She was out there saying stuff I couldn't understand. I was like,
But you knew what the container was. You
I knew
studied
what that
You-
shit was.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
she said, y'all know about cumin?
That's what's up. I mean, yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. This fasting's been working for me, so
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Wait, how far
you down
down are you?
11? You down 11?
Nah.
How far down are you?
I ain't weighed myself yet.
You said last episode you was down 11.
Yeah, I was down like I lost 10 pounds within that first week.
But then in the 2 days, he ended up like,
I'm
going
gonna
buck
I'm
wild.
gonna wait until like the weekend to weigh myself again.
That Popeyes was calling too. I'm like the Green
I mean,
Goblin
You
mask.
can't be mad at it.
I can't either.
Papa's been calling me too. I'm like,
How do you eat
I roll by
Popeyes?
it. Huh?
How do you eat Popeyes?
Oh, it's got to be spicy.
Okay.
Always.
What else?
Spicy, mashed potatoes, and like lemonade or something like that. That's the
Okay.
way to go.
You eat Popeyes?
Yeah, occasionally.
Because you and I bonded over our love for their biscuits. Everyone else was like,
I'm not gonna take what's the word I'm looking for? The disrespect. That's not the word.
No.
But disrespect to Popeye's biscuits.
I mean, the biscuits are fine.
I love them biscuits.
They just
They're
ain't
phenomenal.
Church's
They're
biscuits.
phenomenal.
I love them biscuits.
Church's got better biscuits.
You had that sweet biscuit?
They had
I
to
ain't
come
been in
out.
a minute.
They had to come out with a sweet biscuit to match Church's.
Is that new or old?
Yeah, it's new. I think
Yeah.
it's gone already. It was
See,
limited.
and they can't
time.
even sustain it because they couldn't get it right. So you go to Church's if you want a good biscuit.
How do you eat Popeyes?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dark
piece,
meat.
3-piece, all thighs, spicy with fries.
He got the.
I get a
He had to be
2-piece
specific.
spicy breast and a wing.
Anything else?
I don't do white meat.
I do white meat.
Really? Wait, why not?
So
It's like my thighs.
let me tell you how I eat Popeyes.
How you eat Popeyes?
Because none of y'all fucking hit me with what I was waiting for, which is how I eat Popeyes.
What was that?
2-piece, breast, and a thigh. All right, I get one of each, little white, little dark.
Like you like your women.
It's like my women. Exactly.
I get either the mac and cheese
Yeah.
or I get the mashed potatoes.
Right.
All right. But check this out.
What's up?
All right. On the chicken. None of you talked about what you did with your chicken.
You get the sprinkles?
So I'm assuming you don't do anything
Cajun
with your
sprinkle
chicken.
and dip.
Yeah, you
scoop
do.
I mean,
it
I
in the
get
mashed
Cajun
potatoes.
sprinkles.
I do get the
hot
Cajun
sauce.
sprinkles, but that's not enough. Hot sauce and honey.
Oh, nah.
And then I eat that bitch.
See, and I got high blood pressure.
I don't like that fake honey.
Hot sauce and honey, man.
I don't need it.
And I just I eat the thigh first, and
But that's
then I
like-
devour that breast.
That's too formulaic.
That's
man.
like your development of hot honey, because now that's a thing now. Like,
I fucking.
I
love
mean,
it.
hot honey.
it's
I
not
was-
a bad idea.
I was hot honey before hot honey was.
yeah, before it hit the market.
Yeah.
yeah.
I sound like a female rapper, Hot Honey.
Hot honey. Watch.
It should be
2024, she coming.
Hot
ice
honey.
spice and hot honey.
Yeah.
Like a Powerpuff Girls. Sugar, spice.
That's gonna be the Spotify question this time.
What's that?
Do you put honey and hot sauce on your Popeyes chicken?
I mean, we could do that.
I can't be alone, man.
I mean, I
that
can
shit
try
is
it now that you mentioned
that
it.
shit is
I'm gonna
gas.
have to try it.
You
But
have to.
Why I said I eat Popeyes
It's,
occasionally?
it's more hot sauce than honey.
Because every time I go to Popeyes, it's like I'm waiting to get seated at a restaurant. It's like
Exactly.
45-minute wait in the drive-thru.
Exactly. That's why I always get fries. I don't mess around with them other sides because I ain't got time for them to be like, we out. And I'm like, dude, it's like 1 in the afternoon. Y'all should have red beans and rice.
Right.
But sure, give me some fries.
If I'm at Popeyes and they're nice to me, I leave and come back later.
Or they like, it's like the Soul Play. They ask you what you want, And then you tell them, and then they tell you you're out.
Exactly.
Like, what would you like, original or spicy? Spicy. Oh, we out of spice. Why could we?
Yeah, right.
Why
We could have saved this little dialogue.
Exactly.
They get their energy from like your disappointment. So
Yeah,
it's like
exactly. But Popeyes must be on that Annie Ann's rule where they stop making chicken after a certain hour, because you can't go to Popeyes and expect to get what you want like 30 minutes, an hour before they close.
And you know what?
Because you ain't getting it.
you know what? I respect it too.
Yeah, I mean,
Motherfuckers need to get there early.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but an hour?
If
Yes.
somebody comes to me 30 minutes before close, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing here?
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, I'm sorry, I had to go see my mother in the hospital. You know, she's not doing too well, and I just needed a break.
Well, you know,
Shit, nigga.
you can have your
mother's
break
name?
tomorrow. Go be with your mom before she.
But you know what's legit though?
What?
Like, I got to give a special shout out. So, you know, like after the club, you know, late night.
I don't go there.
You usually go to like the whatever and here in Wichita, because we got limited options. It's either a McDonald's and
Alejandro.
Yeah.
or 24-hour Mexican joint.
Alejandro's been holding down since
But
'86.
no, there's another place. But no, you tell yours first.
But like, so it wasn't after the club, but it was late night. It wasn't late. It was before 1, but it was 11. It was 11 o'clock. That's pretty late.
All right.
Most places on a Friday, 11 o'clock on a Friday night. Most places are closed here in Wichita. Besides those 3 places,
You better be open. If you
except
respect yourself.
for Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, of course.
And I didn't know that they stayed open till like 2 on the weekends.
Yeah.
But I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, dined in, didn't get to go. Dined in.
You dined in at 11.
Yeah, with my sweet thing.
Yo, hot honey.
Yeah, my hot honey, you know.
And she is a sweet thing. No,
We dined in, and it was the freshest,
breezed over that.
most tastiest Buffalo Wild. Maybe because I was super hungry. But
Yeah,
it was
that's
super
usually
fresh.
what it is.
And it was good. And I was like, dang, this is like a I didn't know about this. I didn't know about Buffalo Wild Wings this late at night.
Yeah, man.
And it's a go-to spot. Like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm pulling up.
I believe it.
I might just pull up. So
Was that the camera? Okay.
it's still going.
Yeah, man. No, I don't know how late they're open on Thursdays. But if they're open late on Thursdays,
I think they close at regular time on Thursdays.
was it like
Weekend,
midnight?
Yeah.
Midnight on Thursdays.
The weekend,
Them fucking bitches.
2 o'clock.
Hey man, it's like 1 in the morning and whatnot. I got a bag of like wings in the freezer. I got some fucking lemon pepper spice or whatever to put on it. Put that shit in the bag. Heat it up in the air fryer. I got my
I mean,
wings
you
right there.
You right about that. You right.
Oh man, there's this place. You're talking about places to go after the club, and there's this place. It's a lot like me, in the sense that it's partially Mexican. It's across the street from, for any of our Wichita listeners, across the street from Revolution and XY.
Oh yeah.
I think it's called Etc. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Is that the place we tried to go to?
The taco
and never
joint.
closed?
Yeah. Nah, I'll co-sign on that shit.
Always open
Them
right after the
fucking-
club lets out. That shit is heat.
Ah man,
I don't know what it
You
is.
making me want to go right now, B.
Man.
Like to be real with you.
Like just thinking about it, I don't go to the club anymore.
Yeah.
kind of want to go to the club.
Yeah, I
just so
kinda
I can
do
be
too. Yeah,
fucked
right,
up and
right.
then go
Yeah,
there.
I don't know what it is. It's a good combination.
So this was introduced to me by Josh, and we ended up going out there because it was just like one of them nights we was just out and whatnot. And I ended up getting some of the chicken wing because of course. But man, I almost hopped up and went back in line just to get me another like set of it because it was that fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
so good.
That shit is the truth.
You
Yeah.
find you a good taco joint, you kind of want to keep it to yourself.
Nah.
That's not even. Hey man,
I want everybody to know because then they can open more and then you can have one nearby your house.
you want to know about good taco joints?
Yeah.
You need to come to this place by my crib.
Wait, what is it?
It's one of 2 places. All right. Because I live up in Little Mexico, and so there's 2 spots. There's this one. It's a family. They run it out of the front of their fucking house. Yeah, it sounded like Vin Diesel.
That
there.
sounds like that
They run-
RDC World skit when they went to go pick up their food. The pen and house.
They run this shit out the front of their house. It's like they have the porch and it's like this covered thing and it goes to this little trailer that's in front of their house. And they sell like tacos and tortas and all this stuff out of the front of their house. shit is gas.
Yeah.
But then,
Give you.
but then one street over on Broadway, it's like 19th and Broadway.
Oh yeah, that's Little Mexico.
Yeah, I was like, I know exactly where he is.
Yeah, like 19th and Broadway. There's these couple people. It's called Rico's. They bought an old school bus, and it's just it's parked there, and you can just go there. It's like it's like right next to a liquor store too. Who sells like 40-ounce bottles of like Corona and Modelo, and it's like you can go there, you can get that shit, and from like 8 p.m. to 2, 3 in the morning, you can go to this little school bus and just get tacos out that bitch. And it's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I might have to go there one day.
Nah, if you over there too, I don't know if they still got it, but he would come around this time. But there's a dude who had the elotes. Yeah, that dude, man, he would hook that shit.
Yeah.
Man. All this food talk. You know, I was talking about losing weight. You know, I was doing good. I was on the way down again. You know, I'm trying to get rid of this.
Don't come see me.
Nah.
Don't come see me. I live in the best part of town for food, man.
I don't need to see me, all right? Because, motherfucker, with being at home as much as I am now, I just been eating. That's all I've been doing. It's like, well, I ain't got shit to do. Let me go ahead.
He looked at his fridge, just said, meat to meat.
Like, y'all know Papa John's got a big New Yorker now?
The fuck?
Yeah, I was like,
no,
well,
it's Pizza.
Nah.
Papa John's got one
has
by
something like
himself?
that too. And I was like, well, I gotta try it now.
It's just a big
And I
old
could just-
pizza, huh?
I could just taste all the racism in that pizza too.
Big old pizza.
All the.
Oh man, but yeah, I need to go back up there, man. I need one of them elotes.
I need to just invite y'all over.
All right, we don't even know where you live.
You know, my roommate's a op.
Oh, for real?
It's not even my roommate. It's the dude who's gracious enough to let me live with him.
Oh.
So I should give him some appreciation for that.
Yeah, put some respect on the name.
No, man, fuck that. No,
He'd see y'all and be like, "Are we getting robbed?" I'd be like, man, chill, chill. Yes, but chill.
So I was on TikTok the other day,
Yeah.
and shout out to All Points Podcast TikTok. And I went down a
1.7.
You ever go down random rabbit holes of just like topics, like certain topic?
I like to call them bunny
Yeah,
holes.
yeah,
but no.
All the time.
Well, I was watching like my boyfriend cheated on me TikToks,
Right.
Oh, I
and I was so like,
thought
confused.
Kyle just casually came out. I thought he was like, I was watching my boyfriend cheat.
No,
No.
because it's always like this
That was
girl.
hot honey.
It's always like this girl who just like, you know, it doesn't look like, you know, if they're good looking people. They're good looking people.
Yeah.
But it's just like it doesn't matter, you know. Cheaters are gonna cheat. And it was making me wonder because, like, first of all, I'm like, I don't know if these are real or if these are fake because, like, why are you sitting there and like filming your significant other, like putting them on blast about how they cheated on you?
Oh, you mean it's one of them where it's like,
It's
you
like
know, they're
POVs.
confronting them and
Yeah,
whatnot?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so stuff
Yeah, a
like
lot of them are
that.
fake.
But I'm also just like, I never understood the whole concept of like wanting people to cheat. You know?
Why somebody would cheat?
Yeah, like why does someone just want to cheat?
I mean, I would just think.
Kind of like that laugh.
I don't know where I was like,
I would just think.
Future came out.
He started manifesting.
I would just think that like we're visual. Men are visual.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
visual attraction. So when you like constantly with the same person, it's like maybe you just want to try something new. You just like need something new, but it don't got nothing to do with if you like them or anything. It's just a new body.
Yeah.
But don't that just seem like more work?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
I'll say maybe. It depends on like what the parameters of your relationship are, though.
Because it's like you always got options. So it's like, okay, this option is here. You entertain this option, and then it's cool. And then all of a sudden you get all these other options. It's like if they put the offer on the table,
See,
now you got to make a
it's
decision. Like, you know, am I going to turn this option down?
What,
But
Yeah, it's
What-
like the second that you get in a relationship, it's like these moths. They just come out of nowhere.
literally, that's how it works.
that relationship status is like it's like a light bulb on the
Yo.
porch, man.
I
Yo,
don't know
it's
if
a
there's
hack.
any truth to that. That's just
Here's,
an opinion.
What I'm
here's
hearing-
a hack to all the gentlemen in the audience. Get yourself a ring on your ring finger so people think you married. That way, ladies
Nah,
come to you.
bro.
No, you want to
That don't work.
You want to know the real
That
hack?
don't work.
I'll tell you the real hack.
What was that?
I'm dead ass.
What is it?
Number one though, You need to have more confidence in yourself, man.
True.
Cause you were not an ugly looking dude.
Oh, I'm straight. I got me a woman. She's
Well, yeah,
nice
now
too.
you do, but I'm just saying, like,
I said now.
I'm saying in general,
I
you're
literally-
like, isn't that more work? It's like, nah, it's no work at all. It just happens.
Yeah, I literally I was at the furniture store with my peoples the other day, and one chick was like, "Oh, who drives the Tesla?" And they was like, "Oh, that's his right there." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." She's like, "Nice car." I said, "Thanks," and kept on walking. Like
I was about to make that gold digger YouTube content.
I was like,
stay faithful
in a room full of.
and then as I was walking off, she was like, "God, I think she was hitting on you." I said, "Nah, man, she was trying to sell me a couch." Just kept on walking.
But no, you want the real cheat code?
What's the cheat code?
Check this out.
Up,
right.
up, down, down.
I'm gonna
Scumbag Sammy.
I'm gonna say yeah, scumbag Sammy's popping out. No. This is just from experience. This is anecdotal.
Word.
All right. I don't use it in a sociopathic way, but I'll tell you how you can use it in a sociopathic way.
I'm not a sociopath.
Number
If I
one,
was.
no.
Right.
So hear me out, because first I'm gonna give you the normal person fucking way, the like
Alright.
not freakazoid fucking way,
All right.
which is this,
That's a good show.
this. Learn your top 3 astrology signs. Your sun, moon, and rising. That's all you need to know, because that's enough to just get the conversation going. And to me, that just means I get to listen to somebody. Everybody likes being listened to. I like learning new shit. And astrology is just fun. It doesn't mean shit. It's just fun. But if you want to look at it from like a fucking like manipulative standpoint, you want to be a fucking freak, then in that point you can say that if you just learn that little tiny bit, it's your cheat code to everything. It's free pussy at that point.
I'm
Tell people
gonna
what
put
they
a
want to hear.
caveat on this though.
Okay.
You know that might work well when you're not a Gemini, because everybody look at Gemini.
No. You can play that.
You a
You
scumbag.
can play because
There's.
Do you know what your
Gemini,
moon sign is?
Gemini. Yeah, I'm Gemini. Gemini
wait,
is
you're
either-
double Gemini.
Yeah, I'm Gemini. Yeah.
You said your what songs? I know mine.
You know what your rising is?
Fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even care to be honest.
Because
with
if you knew your rising, then you could be like, no, I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
I'm
a double
Mars
Gemini,
rising.
But my rising sign is this. And they'd be like, oh, so like you might have like a conflicted past, but
No,
but
you
right
still
now you're
dirty.
trying to work on yourself and da-da-da-da. And then you no, bro. That's all
man.
because at that literally all of like human communication for the most part is listening.
I have had so many people be like, I don't know about you because you're a Gemini, just because of that right there. Now,
Because
if I was,
you don't have that thing to back it up.
they'd be like, oh, I'm a Gemini, but I'm humanitarian. You know, it's
No,
like,
no. But my rising is this because it
Let's
opens
find
the
out,
door,
alright.
bro.
Let's
It
find out.
opens the door.
That's why I like them one TikToks where the dude goes around and be like, "What's your sign?" And be like, "Oh, I'm an Aries," and he goes,
I know.
"I would never." And he just
Yeah,
walks
I say that
off, bro.
shit.
Like, that should be you, Alice. Just going around to random girls and do like that. Like I would never.
I will say this. I think when it comes to astrology, let people have fun, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the shit. It's all bullshit, but like it's harmless fun.
That's-
It's-
well, yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's not like what the fuck do dudes have that is harmless fun? Nothing.
Wait, harmless fun?
Yeah. What do you have as
you know?
harmless fun?
well, I mean,
They
you know,
probably would use
I-
video
I-
games for us.
Because
Yeah, I
like
was
to
gonna say,
me,
I
it's like NFTs are like astrology for men.
Yeah, I don't know.
And NFTs are bad for the environment.
exactly.
So like, what the fuck is harmless? Nothing.
You
But
can say video games, but it depends.
but video games ain't like astrology.
Yeah, but
You're
Talking about
engaging in
on
that
that
shit.
scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, people do take it a little overboard where they end up breaking up relationships because of
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I guess that is kind of harmless too.
Astrology is just hee.
Maybe music. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, dude. What the fuck was
well,
it?
fuck, ain't no way I'm gonna know that shit. It's like, yeah, well, so while it's determined by what day you were born,
Yeah, you need
your
the day,
rising sign
you
is
need
the day and the
the
time.
specific time. Like, fuck.
Yep.
I got all mine.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know
listen,
mine.
I am a type O
8:33
negative,
p.m.
which is the best blood. So that puts me above all everybody else, unless you were O negative too.
What
So
about young blood?
What if you got AIDS?
still better than everybody. Still donate. You just gotta take the AIDS out.
But no, man, I would say, and this was not intentional. I was legitimately like in 2021. I was kind of getting into
Astrology and all that.
just spirituality in
Everybody
general.
was. It was
Yeah.
a pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
Everything
all
was over.
bored at home doing nothing.
I would say like 80% of the pussy I got was just because I knew that little tiny bit.
80% of them had crystals and stones.
Yeah,
in their
right.
house and dream catchers over there.
Nah.
You walk
They
in the
didn't.
house, they got
They
incense
didn't.
just going whole
It's
time. It's
just-
like, this is gonna be easy.
Blue hair, platform
know-
shoes.
You know me. Like, unfortunately, I'm probably like the most quote unquote politically correct out of the show. And even then, I'll still say that's just something women as a whole are into. I don't like to generalize, but like
Yeah.
that's just something women as a whole are into.
I mean,
And you can't even be like, no, it's just white women because it's me.
Nah,
like,
it's everybody.
You know, like it's me.
They got that tattoos of
I
that
ain't
song.
fucking no
Yeah.
white women.
it's everybody.
But no, what the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know. We got on. I was talking about cheating. Now we got on how to get girls.
Well, yeah, because you said there's too much work. It's like it's not. I forgot.
No, cheating
So wait.
is too much work, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like for real. it
Getting
is.
girls ain't. I then came to the conclusion that if you just have a decent conversation with a significant with the opposite sex, you most likely can end up in a relationship with them if you want.
I remember.
So it's not hard to get into a relationship anymore.
So it's not too
not-
much work. It's morally fucking bankrupt.
It's just like, why do you want
yeah.
to juggle
You
that?
shouldn't
though?
do that.
Like I said,
Yeah.
It's not work. It's just like it's bad for your conscience if you have one.
Some people, yeah.
But no, I remember what I was gonna say, which
Scumbag.
is that when it comes to the astrology shit, like again, let people have fun. That's what I believe. But it is kind of funny because I saw this shit the other day where this dude was like, he said some shit, woo woo woo, and he was like, I'm whatever sign it was.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, that is some shit that sign would do. And he was like, joke's on you, I'm a Capricorn. and then people was like, that is some Capricorn shit to do. Capricorns be capping. And then I was thinking about that. I was like, that could go in an endless fucking loop.
Yeah,
like,
for real,
like
yeah,
it's nothing.
yeah.
Because then you could be like, actually, I'm an Aries. And they'd
Yep.
be like, oh, of course, Aries always like chaos. And you're like,
Yep.
joke's on you, bitch. I'm Gemini. Oh, well, two-faced Geminis. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
It would never end.
See, that's why we need to start making shit up. It's just like, with the like
That's
blood
all
type
it
shit.
is.
Well, that's why you
People
gotta
do
start
that,
making it
and
up.
then
That's all it is.
people do that, and they be having a real life experiences in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, that's not true. I
Brother.
was with
Yeah.
Gemini for blah blah
That's
blah.
what I'm saying, dude. Like, again,
Gotta be a
if you want to go the sociopathic way,
shit.
learning just a little bit about astrology is the cheat code to pussy. Because you can just make shit up.
It's like,
So
yeah,
is it for girls? Is it the cheat code for?
for dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Nah.
Or it don't work for us.
Nah,
We're
you
so
gotta-
simple.
if you gotta know.
We're so simple, bro. We're so
All
simple.
you have to do is just know what the latest game coming out
Yeah, I
is.
was gonna say
Or
either that or
like-
who's
Not even
playing.
that.
Or who's playing.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Yep.
two.
Exactly.
Who's
all-
playing or what the latest game is. You're like,
go pump your man's gas for like just one trip.
I don't want no
Or-
chick pumping my
just
gas.
be like,
Better stop at 20.
This is it. This is the way to any man's heart. Come up and be like, you see that new character trailer for Tekken 8? Also, Lakers are kind of choking when it comes to the playoffs. It's like, oh, I'm fucking
Like,
you
here,
today.
let me buy you a drink, right?
It's so easy. It's almost
shit.
sad and disgusting how easy.
How
it
easy?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Not for me though.
Did I ever tell you how like my defense against people who is like at the bar trying to get drinks and whatnot? When somebody will pull shit like that.
What they say?
So like because I've had it happen a few times or whatnot, but somebody will come up and they're obviously trying to get drinks from me, right? So what I'll do is I'll kind of flirt with them a little bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. So what kind of drink do you like? And then they'll say what drink they want. And so I'm like, hey bartender, let me get that drink and whatnot. And so I'll
Try
just
it for
keep
yourself.
chatting. Yeah, I'll keep chatting it up with them and whatnot. And then when the drinks come out, I'll be like, all right, thanks for the suggestion, and just walk off with both.
That was a scumbag.
That is not a
You
scumbag. Nah, if somebody is obviously trying to get shit from you,
I mean,
Dude.
you know, like,
I'm just really cheap. In a way.
hey, if it was cheap, I wouldn't buy the drink.
Right.
You know,
You know what? Never mind.
I'll go ahead and say it.
No.
We're giving out cheat codes in this
I mean,
episode.
yeah.
It's not cheat codes, bro. Because this is a whole conversation, and we don't have time for that on this fucking show, bro.
Wait, what is
Plus, it would be boring. This is like a Sam and Alex show kind of question. Because,
Nah.
Because what I was gonna get at is this: you're not an ugly dude.
I know.
I would say like you're a good looking guy.
Yeah, top 10.
So I want to know. What I want to know is this: what the
Out of
fuck is
who?
what the fuck is the difference?
What do you mean?
Because
what?
I have never, ever in my life had somebody try to get a drink off me. I've had people, both women and dudes, buy me drinks, There's only been one time I've ever bought somebody else a drink, and it was because my dumbass was like going crazy on the dance floor and accidentally knocked it out of her hand. And she was
okay.
like, it's okay. I'm like, no. What was you drinking? She's like, no, it's okay, it's fine. I was drinking this, it's fine. I was like, nah. So I went and got, because I knew she thought that I wanted something out of her if I bought her a drink.
Yeah.
I went, I
You
bought her.
practically owned her at that point.
I bought her a drink. I said, have a good night. I didn't ever talk to her again.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, I want you to have a good night.
Nah,
I
mean,
fucked up. That's on me.
I mean, like, I would think that it's probably it's kind of like a probability kind of thing. It's like this person looks like, because for the most part, if I'm at a club, usually I'm by myself. Like, unless it's like with you guys and whatnot.
Loser.
I mean, shut the fuck up. You know what I
I was
mean?
at the club with myself.
I mean, like around y'all guys, but I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody over my arm or whatnot, because you know I don't go to club with couples. But I think what it is just that, like, okay, yeah, maybe I can get a drink off this dude. I don't know. So it happens to me. But it's kind of like it's happened enough to where it's just like I know those signs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's not a scumbag thing. It's just like I'm onto your bullshit kind of thing, and I want my own entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just funny. Like it's hilarious. I wish I could have had like some camera on me to do that shit. 'Cause I would relive the moment.
Just see their face.
And it's like, and this is the moment when he was caught on to her bullshit.
Yeah, that is some Gemini stuff you would do. No.
Yeah, it is. Not 100%. Yeah.
See, man, look, you're a third of the way on to getting some pussy. You're already there, man.
Well, you know what? There is something that we need to talk about, though. We need to talk about these commercials. This is going to be a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. And we're back. That was a very explosive first half. I feel like we covered a lot of ground. Also,
I'm sorry if I derailed shit.
No,
this is the All Points podcast.
Exactly.
We talk about
everything.
all points.
And All Points podcast is also sponsored by Heat Mavericks Hot Sauce. If you live in the Wichita area, go to Local Flavors on Edgemore and Central, I think. I don't know. But they sell, chicken wings covered in Heat Mavericks Hot Sauce. It's good stuff, guys.
He's getting kickback for this.
I am.
Do you know the
I
dude
already
who
told
runs
you.
Heat Mavericks?
Yes, I do.
What's his name?
His name is Jesse.
All right, Jesse, I'm going to tell you something real quick.
It's good stuff.
I'm going to eat some of this hot sauce. And hopefully by the next episode, maybe, depending on when I get to try some of this hot you'll get a good plug instead of, I don't know where it's located.
Hey, man. Coming from a chicken connoisseur,
Yeah.
good chicken deserves some good hot sauce. And I'm always pouring up some Heat Mavericks.
You and I are tied for the chicken enjoyers.
Sure.
How much chicken you got in your freezer right now?
You said, huh?
How much chicken you got in your freezer right
I got
now?
chicken in the car.
I didn't ask that.
Yeah, I ain't that deep.
I have 10 pounds worth of chicken in the freezer.
You know, you're going to have to send pictures later.
I got breast and
Meal
wings.
preps, I believe it.
Yeah, I got breast and wings in
I
the
fair
freezer.
enough. Yeah. I've only got 5 pounds, so, I guess I am in third place on here. Unless
okay,
Gene,
man. We can't all-
Gene got 6.
I took a break from chicken. I got
Okay.
wild caught Alaskan salmon.
Ah, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
Wait.
What are you laughing for?
Shane's so bougie, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Are we the same?
Hey, wild
Let me ask you
card
this.
Alaskan salmon.
I have 2 meats that I eat,
Yeah.
chicken and fish.
I thought you was going to say dick.
Well, dick is...
Yeah, I eat a chicken breast, fish, and ground turkey.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah. So it's birds and fish because I don't.
Birds and fish.
no, because I don't fuck with beef,
I mean, that's how I stay lean.
and I don't eat pork. 'Cause
Red meat.
Pork is haram, so I'm not gonna eat pork.
What does
That's
it say?
fine.
What
I
does
might
it
have
say?
red meat once in the blue moon.
You know what I mean?
they
A
say
steak
red.
occasionally.
Yeah, they
I'm
say
a-
red.
I'm
meat.
Steaks and
carnivore.
weights. That's
Alright.
what it is.
Huh?
Steaks and weights over here.
Steaks and shakes.
Steaks and weights.
Oh,
and
wait.
steak.
We just be lifting weights and eating steaks.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
This motherfucker lifts them barbells with like
That's all I
the
got
circles
the
at the
house.
end of it.
That's all I have at the house.
What you bench?
I don't know yet.
He doesn't bench plates. He benches the balls. Like the
Bench
fucking
some steaks.
yeah.
them dudes.
He wears a leotard.
There you go.
Hey,
I believe it.
He fights with one leg forward and like both
There's
of
a
his
little
fists.
fucking, like the fighting Irish dude.
perfect stance. What are you talking
The fighting
about?
Irish. Yeah.
So while we're on the topic of relationships, you know,
Were we though?
we were last.
I thought we was done with that.
Well, I did have a question because it's been
Okay.
in my notes for a minute though.
All right.
But do you guys care about higher education when it comes to your significant other?
Not really.
Really?
What do you
Yeah.
mean, like intellectual?
Like, do you want your girl
Like, should they have gone to college?
to have like a degree or a
Nah.
diploma or just like? Do you care about them pursuing higher education?
I care about intelligence.
Yep.
I don't care about a degree.
Yeah.
What's more important, street smarts or book smarts?
It's got to be a combination of both.
I was about to
It
say, for me,
depends,
it's
yeah.
equal. It's got to be a combination of both.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not intimidated by somebody who has a degree. Like if somebody has a master's, that don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Like if we have that connection,
Stay home dad or
Yeah, right.
boyfriend or wherever you want me to be.
kept man. But the only thing I do have a problem with though is like if somebody just doesn't have like a good process and like processing information.
You gotta have
So
critical
you don't like
you
dumb-
gotta
you
have
don't like
critical
dumb-
thinking.
dumb
Yeah,
skills.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Dumb chicks.
Yeah, like I don't like that. But other than that, yeah, I don't really care.
Have you ever had a dumb chick?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you don't want a bimbo.
What
Right.
was dumb
Well, I
about
don't.
him? What was dumb about him? I'm curious.
Wait, before you say that, because that's fresh, if I'm being real, and maybe I'm picky, I wouldn't even fuck a bimbo.
Wait, you wouldn't?
No.
Really?
No.
Wait, why
because,
not?
Because my thing is this.
What if?
Like as many people, I'm not even gonna say women, just as many people as I have been with over the course of my career.
Right.
Guys walking.
I have never just done it just to fuck.
Really? You was like you had to have a connection.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like a romantic connection.
Hey, you know what? I will
reason,
not.
I don't believe
I ain't
that.
yucking yo yum one bit.
His facial expression, he's like side eyeing you the whole time.
Listen, there was probably like one. Well,
The
whatever.
truth comes
I
out.
don't believe it. Yeah, I don't
The
believe
truth
it,
comes out.
Sam.
Well, because
I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure I know who you're thinking.
We
about.
was just at the club last week, and he was like, "That girl in the red." Let me just stop.
No. Okay.
See what happened was.
I see what you're talking about. What he is fucking misrepresenting. I want you to finish your goddamn thought, but what he's misrepresenting is this. I literally said in that same fucking sentence, I was like, this is somebody who 2 years ago I would have seen from the back, and I would have been like, yeah, I'd hit that. And then as soon as you turn around, I'd be like, nah, I wouldn't hit that. And it wasn't even a butterface scenario. It was just like, oh, not only is she white, she also just looks kind of stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
She did not look stupid.
She
Sam.
looked stupid.
No,
Shut
she
up.
did.
Yes, she did. You know she did. There's a look.
Yeah.
There's a look of a lower IQ, and that's what she had.
Oh, that's not nice, Sam.
It was average intelligence quotient at the very least. You know?
So you care about higher education?
What if she
like
had a
higher,
degree,
higher
though?
No, it's
IQ?
just,
Like you want someone
bro,
to be smarter?
Have you heard the average American talk?
Yeah, right.
No, like what do you mean?
Well, listen to the All Points podcast.
Literally
Below
anybody who
average.
came up to us at fucking Annie Ann's.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're
You
saying.
fuck that?
Probably.
You got to raise your standards. Anyway, what was you about to say?
No, I mean, I didn't really have something else to say. It was just like somebody mistaking like astrology for astronomy and then arguing with you for. I'm just like, okay.
Hey, I took a astronomy class
Then
or meteorology class because I thought we were gonna be talking about astrology.
and then if we had a bimbo sitting right here, like, did Joe say pastrami?
Hey,
But I mean, like,
that you wipe that girl up. You wipe her up. What you mean?
Yeah, man,
But-
she'll be making you Cuban sandwiches and all kinds of shit.
I mean,
That's
Ain't mad at
interesting.
that.
Because I was just curious. I was just curious how you guys thought. You know.
So how do you think?
well, yeah, I was gonna say
You're
like,
the one who asked the question. Let's see.
I mean,
can you like can you have sex with somebody that's just not that intelligent?
Wait, you know what? Let's take it back a few episodes. Kyle said that he would put a MAGA hat on Pharaoh if the bitch was bad enough. Like, let's remember that.
Shit.
I mean, I don't think higher education is important to me because like especially nowadays, it's like a degree don't mean much.
Yeah, when
it
you
don't
can be a
mean much.
millionaire on the OnlyFans.
Exactly, it don't mean much, but I like them to be smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, because you probably want to have like actual conversations with
conversation.
somebody.
But I'm also a kid. Like we'll have kid conversation in a heartbeat. Like
That-
So yeah, but I'm not like dumb.
if somebody is just like overly serious like all the time, and they're
I would
just
hate
always
it.
in that mode,
I would hate
also
that.
don't like that either. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to be able to have fun. It's like a good balance between the two.
Yeah. I like to joke a lot.
Yeah,
But
I'll say, man, I think I got lucky.
yeah.
I think I got a little bit lucky.
Just a little
I'm gonna clip this portion out just for her,
I'm gonna put some sentimental music on it too.
because even though she's not my type,
Yeah.
the fact that like I can be understood when I joke about like loving Trump.
Yeah, right.
wait, who's not your type?
Hey,
The
be glad,
person with
man.
who I am currently involved.
Why would you openly say that?
We openly admit it all
Really?
the time. I'm not her type. She's not my type. We just clicked.
Yeah.
It just happened.
I guess, yeah. I
just
guess that makes sense. Yeah, you're
Like I
right.
would never, like, for multiple reasons. Maybe the main reason being that I don't want to be like that white dude with an Asian woman.
Yeah. Would you rather be that white dude with a black woman?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
All right, I can see that.
But you know,
Actually,
I don't have a type though. It
I
really
don't
just
type.
You don't got a type.
it really just comes down to as long as you're not white, I'm cool.
That's a type, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not racist. I just don't like black
You
people.
know what's funny? My abuela asked me about that.
Wait, what?
She asked me about that.
If she would be or you would be with her?
You want to take a bad baby?
My abuelita was like, because, okay, so here's the deal. She's been kind of brainwashed since she got to America.
Oh yeah.
And she's a Mexican woman who hates Mexicans.
Oh no.
And so she was like, why can't you just be with a white woman? And I was like, I can't relate to her.
Like,
I was like, I can't relate to her. She's like,
she
why?
like Bernie Mac off of
Bro.
South Central, but the Mexican version.
I am curious. What is it about white women that you just don't?
This is a long conversation.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we
time.
here.
Anything
Trying to
with
make us lose
We the All
followers.
Points podcast.
This is
That's
not
what I'm
the-
saying,
this,
like-
this isn't the Sam podcast. Though.
Yeah, but you're a part of it. I'm just curious.
I've caught-
I like white women. I like all women, but like
I've caught flack before for talking too much.
Nah.
Well, that person's not here. I'm just playing.
You know, if the fuck is it? Umar? If Dr. Umar? If Dr. Umar is to be believed,
Yeah.
you like white women because you're out here bunny hopping around.
That dude is crazy.
I don't think I've ever been with a 100% white woman.
Yeah, neither have I.
Neither have I.
Listen, man.
You really wanna
I
know the
understand.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I understand how you feel about white women, so it's all good.
I'm
also,
curious.
what's up, Monica?
I have a couple reasons. The first one, which I was talking to my friend Adam about this at work today. Number one, white women just look scary to me.
You said
Like
what?
scary? Like they
Yeah.
might call rape on you or something?
They just look
Sorry,
scary.
R
Like,
word.
Have you ever seen? No, the R word is reserved for the mentally handicapped
you're
among
right.
us. You could say rape.
Okay.
Listen, I've been raped, so we have the pass. All right.
All right.
Collectively, I'm giving it to. I don't think I can do that. Anyway, I just wanted to make y'all uncomfortable.
I mean, it's fine. It's hard to do.
You ever seen like a cartoon animated by like either a Mexican individual or a black individual, and how they depict white people?
Yeah.
That's actually how I see them in real life. I don't know if it's because I've been
I
seeing
just
them
picture
in
white
life,
people in the boondocks. They're just like pasty looking.
but they look scary. And to me, they look scary. That's number one. But number two is like, when it comes to a white American, if I'm being real, you asked for this. This is a deep conversation.
No, I'm
might as well, yeah.
curious.
You
Yeah.
asked for this. When it comes to a white American specifically, I cannot trust them to have shaken off, like, there's a lot, even for people of color in America, there's a lot of like latent white supremacy that exists just because we exist under a system that thrives on white supremacist ideals. I can't trust a random white person to have already shaken that shit off. So many people will have shit that is racist in them, and they don't even know it's fucking racist. They don't recognize it.
Okay.
And either you call it out and they tense up and they get defensive,
Yeah.
or it becomes like this whole conversation that, like, you know what I mean? And
I
it's,
mean-
yeah.
No, I mean, I like I said, I 100% understand that because that's one of those things that's like you. Whenever I go into a new job or something like that,
You see what I mean?
First thing
it's
that
a Sam and Alex podcast.
yeah.
No, I'm listening.
Now the first thing that I think about is like how many people in here hate me because I'm black. You know, that goes through my mind and whatnot.
Or don't
So,
even
like,
even realize that they hate you.
Yeah. But
I know exactly what you're talking about because I work in IT and I'm like probably the only
it's-
brother in there.
There's a lot of
and I
times you
feel
think
that
about
vibe
that
when I
where-
go to the meeting sometimes.
Yeah,
Yep.
you think about that and whatnot. So it's kind of one of those things that's like it's more like anywhere you go is going to be like predominantly white, unless it's like whatever
Popeyes.
ethnicity centric and whatnot. But I always think about it like this, especially when it comes to like dating other women of ethnicities and whatnot. It's like like we kind of have a job to give them the best dick ever, because then how are they going to change their views if they don't have that just good dicking?
You're
No,
right.
because
You're right.
because what happens is this: you give a white girl good dick, and she thinks she's black.
Or
That's
she
why you got to
never
set the
goes
boundaries.
back.
It's like,
Happens every time.
No,
Is
no.
that why Sosa? Is that why Bad Baby mad at Chief Keef?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
you already know.
I bet you. What's her name? Coco, Ice-T's wife. I bet you she says the N-word at least like
Oh,
That's
you
what I was
already
gonna
know.
say.
15 times a day.
you know,
She
you
like,
was talking
nigga,
about,
if you don't put the seat down,
No, 100%.
yeah, it's like if you saying that, it's like if they gonna think that they black on us, then you just like, all right, say nigga.
But
And then it's just like,
But no, man, it's like I was talking about this on stream the other day, because I'm fucking brain broken and mentally ill, and
we all are.
one of my viewers sent me this video to react to, which was this dude at a very recent Trump rally, and there was a lot of interesting points. One of these white bitches was like convinced that Trump was still the president.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he
I
was
saw
like,
that shit.
He was asking her, okay, what about all this bad, like inflation and the border crisis and all this?
Yeah.
And she straight up was like, well, no, Trump is pulling the strings and making these things happen so that we know how bad it is without him.
Yeah,
And that was crazy to me. But then it got to this one bitch, and she was just a regular white soccer mom. And
Those are the best.
And he was talking about like the history of like racism and shit in America, and she thought it was all bullshit, and she like even she name dropped Martin Luther King Jr. as if they were on a first name basis. She was like, that's what Martin was fighting for. I'm like, would you go on a couple dates with him? Like, what the fuck?
I say that a lot, actually.
But she was talking about this, and he was like, so it sounds like you were alive during the civil rights movement. She was like, oh yeah, of course. And he was like, so you were alive during a time when like black people couldn't buy property. And she was like, well, yeah, da-da-da-da. But she was like, they just needed to like work harder and like learn.
yep.
And it's like, I told my chat, I like paused it because I have a lot of white people in my chat. I was like, you have to understand, this is just a normal American. This
Yep.
is not a crazy person.
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
average. This is how most American white women think.
Yeah.
They just think, oh, you just gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps and like just work hard and you'll make it.
That is true.
And it's
man.
like, it's like no.
I often wonder if that's more just kind of like people being isolated in these like little enclaves and whatnot, or just being like out in the boonies and shit.
I
so they don't get
would
info.
think that, but that is literally the average person. You could talk to like the most liberal white woman in Portland,
Oh shit! Then you
and
know,
she would still think that.
then you know what we got to do, right?
What's that?
During Riverfest, we got to ask them questions.
But okay, so what does that have to do with you getting in them sugar walls then? It just turns you
Just
on.
bring it back.
It makes your wiener go in.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like-
I told you. I never fucked anybody just to fuck them. There was always some. I can't just fuck
Asterisk.
somebody.
Man, inefficient.
Like, yeah. I feel dirty if I just fuck somebody.
it's like I said, I ain't gonna yuck it young. Like I
Alright,
said,
how you
that's some
getting
shit
home?
that I can do. But yeah, I don't know. Like that's foreign to me because it's
You
like
can
if somebody,
do that, Alex?
yeah, of course.
Really?
Like if somebody looks good to me and that's all that I have in like interest in them, yeah, I can do that shit. It's more enjoyable if there's like that emotional connection for sure. But if it's just a feel, it's just a feel.
So I'm curious. Now we're getting off topic of what we were originally talking about. When you have sex with them, just to have sex with them, do y'all be kissing?
Nah. Nah, it's mostly just kind of like foreplay, kissing the neck and shit like that, whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Interesting.
Then you fuck them and whatnot, and then afterwards you just give them cab money so they can get the fuck out.
This nigga said cat, buddy. There's some change in the dresser drawer.
1990s.
Man.
What's sex without kissing? That's
I'm sorry,
weird.
Uber money. All right.
Sex without
I feel like I
kissing,
have the spirit of
that's-
Jonathan in me right now.
No, that's just no boy Alex, guys. That's some Gemini stuff right there.
Episode title.
Hey,
Gemini
all,
shit.
all the white girls go listen though. That's rough, but nah, okay. I'm learning a lot. Yeah.
Wait, have you never done that?
Nah.
You never just hooked up?
I've only had sex with as many I can count them on like two hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother, I think I ran out of toes to count that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've had a summer where you just, woo.
I'm pretty sure I fucked half the city. Like,
So you got to work on the other half.
why are you bragging about that, sir?
I'm not.
That's not a.
I don't view that as a braggadocio kind of
Have you
deal.
ever got
It
tested?
just is.
I was tested every week
Yeah.
during that period.
The doctor was like, "Hey, you're here again, huh?"
Nah, for real. I went and
Time
got tested every week.
Why live life on the edge,
So
bro?
if there's any question about who summer 2021 was, nah, it was summertime Sammy's.
Hey, more power to you.
But the question is, whose summer is 23?
It's not mine. I'm domesticated now.
Yeah, me too.
You're neutered? No.
Yeah.
You got your balls in the purse,
Nah, they're in
Damn.
the dresser.
in the dresser,
Right
yeah.
next to all 17 vibrators that are up there.
Yeah,
I believe it.
ain't that weird? Don't that make you feel some type of way?
Not really.
Nah.
You get done
Wait,
tearing
wait.
up some walls and they pull out their vibrator.
Wait,
That doesn't
I would
happen.
use it. Yeah,
the
that's it.
vibrator is for when I'm not around.
It's just
Have you ever
me,
used it on not her specifically, but on a woman?
I do. It's like
You have?
it's like you're drawing like with a crayon.
Yeah. This is one chick that I was with, and like right before we used the vibrator and whatnot, and she was just like cool with it, but like she was just like, nah, put it in. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Well, we're both tied.
What do you mean?
Well, I remember one day we was at it was either Revolution or XY.
Mm-hmm.
We was having a conversation, and you said that somebody told you was the best dick in Wichita.
Oh man, that is the story.
And I was also
That is
told
not
that
a
I was the
compliment,
best
fellas.
dick in Wichita.
So what you're saying
Yeah, it
is,
fucking is.
Looks like you guys gotta have sex with each other to figure out who's the best.
we'll flip a coin for who's top.
Why did y'all both have eye contact when I said that? Like y'all contemplated for like a microsecond.
It's that competition,
It
right?
really
It's like,
was.
nah.
He's like, I think he's right.
It's like I ain't losing.
This episode is sponsored by Grindr.
Shit.
That's not the compliment y'all want, but I guess.
Why? Why is it not?
Why would you want someone to be like, you got the best D in Wichita?
It would be
Okay,
a
let me
problem
ask
if
you
you
this. What's
caught
the-
something, though. It would be a problem if you caught something, but
What's the issue with that compliment? Because to me, it seems like you're like, oh, that means she's fucked a lot of dudes.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
That means that you, out of all of them, were the best out of us. So yeah, she's experienced. She has the knowledge to say that you're the best out of all of those.
He's the glasses half
empty. Yeah.
Not a glass half full. I guess. 'Cause
I'm a glass needs some more liquid in
someone tell me that, I'm like, everybody.
You ain't never been with no experience, bitch.
I mean, they done did some things.
You ain't never
Yeah.
had no sloppy top.
Oh, I've had some.
I done had some top so sloppy that her spit went up my back and I was sitting down. That shit was crazy. She got a towel
Oh,
before we
man.
started. I should have known it was real when that happened.
There's a inside joke called the goo pit,
Uh-huh.
and I don't think I really need to explain that too much more, but yeah,
So you and I have both washed our dicks in the sinks before.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Y'all bird bathing in the scene.
Why did you wash it? Because it was just so wet. I'm just curious.
Well, you got something to do afterwards. And it's that sloppy. Yeah, you gotta give it gotta freshen it up a little
Hey,
bit.
girl,
Yo,
my whole bed wet.
You ain't never washed your dick in the sink?
yeah, you gotta flip the bed over after that.
Flip the whole mattress over.
Oh shit.
I would ask Gene, but he'd be like, misunderstood.
Hey,
Explain.
Oh, these are off air conversations.
Nah, whatever.
Mike, behind the scenes.
The people need to know. Okay.
So the answer is
I
yes.
never know who's watching.
You have washed your dick in the sink. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
It was more like, it was like, yeah, I tore that up. No.
Since we have accumulated a lot more listeners, you know,
Shout
I gotta
out
be
to the-
mindful of what I say.
Shout out to a lot more listeners.
Don't worry, we had 2 weeks off and they all left.
You know,
Yeah,
the funny thing is they didn't.
exactly.
Oh, they came back?
When you look at the
and
metrics,
we
it's
thank y'all
actually-
for that.
Yeah, they still.
It's funny stuff that I actually said on here before has been.
It's been
Lost.
repeated.
They like pulled that card. Like
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
I went, yeah, because it's like it's a conversation. It just be funny.
Okay.
You're right. It is time for my annual apology of stuff that I've said and done in the past.
You say a
Just in
lot of
case-
foul shit.
Just in case I choose to run for office. You know,
Oh, get out
I just want to apologize for everything I've said in the past that may have offended the person that got offended by what I said. You know, it's all jokes on this show.
Do you know what the things you said were?
It's just a blanket apology.
Well, then your apology doesn't matter.
All right.
It's too bad, man.
Just
Holds
pick.
no merit.
Just, I mean,
Like me, I know I've said some misogynistic shit on the show.
I know I have too.
And but it's all jokes.
It's all jokes.
I have a feeling, personally, I do a decent job of backing that shit up with actual,
Yeah.
Right.
factual shit.
Yeah.
You just equal lefts, equal rights, and you just leave it at that, and we move on. And
you know, you gotta.
Yeah, like when the chick was getting beat up by her football player boyfriend.
Yeah,
and
Kyle was
all
like,
he
"But what did
worried
she
about was
do?"
the TV.
I was worried about that TV.
He wasn't worried about the
So
TV.
what
I was
about
worried
the
about the TV. But nah, he got his right.
Kyle
Probably.
said TV
Exactly.
lives matter.
Justice was served in that scenario.
I don't know. I
Correct.
never followed up that case.
I mean, I bet you if we did, we'd probably be mad because dude was rich, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So
They lived in an apartment though, so he wasn't too rich.
No,
Hey,
she
he was
lived
just
in the
saying-
apartment.
Oh, it was her house.
He just came and visited her.
Oh, he didn't. He owed her a TV.
Came to pick up his kid.
he owed her a TV and a new jaw. What are you talking about?
You're right. I'm pretty sure justice was served, and if it wasn't,
And probably some rhinoplasty after all that
Yeah.
shit.
it's stupid.
I mean, we don't even know his name. So
That was a
probably-
tables, ladders, and chairs match, untelevised. That
Tables,
shit
ladders,
was-
and TVs.
Oh god.
It has been the All Boys podcast.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
You've been checked in with the freshest crew. We got some summer plans. We just haven't finalized them yet.
So
thought
he
about
says.
It's more or less the ball's in their court because we're ready. We're just ready to finalize. We're ready to check out.
Hey man, between
But-
all of us, we got 12 balls to put in their court. So
Exactly. So be on the lookout for the summer. Riverfest is right around the corner.
I know, right?
It's like literally next week.
yeah, and we didn't
next
do
Friday.
anything to get
Are
a
Are they
featured
doing that
spot on
2-part thing, or is it just one? And
No,
done?
it's
Is it
one.
one?
It's one and
They
done.
learned their
Seems so
lesson.
short.
I don't even know.
And Shaggy's being featured.
Yeah, need the headliners.
Love it.
But be on the lookout. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hey, summer's coming. It's getting nice
here.
outside.
It's getting
we,
hot.
We need to go downtown, play some big black sack.
Let's do it.
People getting shot down there.
Everybody's
You ain't
dying
heard?
in the summer,
You
man.
ain't heard.
Well, we need to find a
Everybody
safe locale
dies
to
in the
play.
summer.
People got shot
Well,
last week.
but just be on the lookout. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and
Apparently
wherever.
Grinder now.
Yeah, wherever you listen to this podcast,
Why
we
he
thank
ain't
you.
here? He had a
He had a date.
Yeah. He had to meet
Yeah,
up
pull
with
up to
Big
the
Meat
nearest
69.
location.
But yeah,
It's funny.
You
He's
guys-
not here, and so is the egg.
y'all got anything to plug?
I'm gonna say shout out to Tim in the Corner. He been doing some things. Y'all need to listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
the
Two Fat Ninjas
podcast.
Exactly. They just got a
Got
new
some-
episode out.
They got some good shit.
It is good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good to listen to a podcast where two friends got chemistry like we do.
Yeah, right, right.
And that was a good shout out to Match My Energy podcast. I get all my NBA stats from them, so it's a good show to listen to too.
What happened to Sports Center? Motherfuckers got podcasts now.
Yeah, man.
What happened to Stephen A. Smith giving you the business?
I don't like that guy, but
Don't nobody like him.
He
but-
always thinks he's right. and,
exactly.
Yeah.
like,
Yo,
he always
I had
thinks
a-
he's right.
I had a conversation that I wanted to open up, but I guess I gotta wait for next episode.
What is it?
No,
You
'cause
can make it super brief.
all right, let's make it really, really brief. Basically, I think I'm probably overthinking things. I think me and my barber might be breaking up soon.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Cause I was trying to talk to him and it just wasn't going anywhere and it was crazy. But I asked him a question that I got a 2-word response from. Gene, you might like this one, cause I asked him. I was like, "This is my last ditch effort to start a conversation." I was like, "Who?" And this can be for the listeners too. Historically, who has been on more bullshit, Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless? You know what he said to me, by the way?
Said Stephen A. Smith.
He said, both of them.
That's into that
I would go with
conversation.
Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
we need to get him on the podcast.
I would say Skip Bayless,
I
too.
wish we could.
Nah, we can get him on there. I'll
Some
check.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
y'all got anything else to plug?
Nah, I think we ready to mosey on out of here.
Yep.
All right.
Denver in 5.
This is the All Points Podcast. I go by the name of A2.
Oh, it's Midwest, and
This is Kyle.
It's Sam, a.k.a. Several
you
Shots.
can't even name one player on Denver.
I just watched the whole like 4
you
straight
Name one
games.
player.
bro.
Name one player.
You can't name the one player that
George
everybody
Murray.
knows. Who?
George Murphy.
Who the hell is George Murphy?
He tried it.
Analytic Jokic.
Name a role player that's
Analytic
Name a
Jokic.
non-starter.
Tristan Thompson. Golly.
No. That's why Miami
Said it with that confidence.
Yeah.
Anyways, we
Or.
Out of here.